Gospel Nation Broadcast Ministry. The mission of Gospel Nation is to disciple, develop, and deploy Christian believers into the world whereas they become one nation under God. Our vision is to reach, teach, and preach the gospel to all nations around the world until the second coming of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. Psalms 23, verse 1, 2, and 3. Hi, I'm your host, Elder Dwayne Lopes, and welcome to another program segment of the Gospel Nation Broadcast Ministry. Today, I have a special guest, a great friend of mine. He goes by the name of Daniel Crease. Me and Daniel went to Ohio State Barber College together here in Columbus, Ohio. He owns a Q Daniel Crease Multicultural Center, and he had a Kids Summit event there that we're going to air on today's program. I am Daniel Crease's spiritual mentor, and he looks to me for spiritual guidance and direction in his personal life. And I am just glad that God has reconnected us once again. Today we're going to have several speakers that spoke at the Kids Summit event. Our first speaker is an NFL football player that comes from Columbus, Ohio, who goes by the name of Emmanuel Beal, who plays for the Seattle Seahawks. Following Emmanuel Beal, we have an up-and-coming young boxer who goes by the name of Rashid the Redeemer Scott. If you get a chance, go to Instagram and look him up. His training videos are phenomenal. Following Rashid the Redeemer Scott, who speaks at the Kids Summit event, we're going to have a violinist that actually who goes by the name of Kevin Hagan. He is a phenomenal violinist. Words can't even express his performance, and we're going to air that on today's program. Following Kevin Hagan's performance, we're going to have the engine behind Daniel Crease's Multicultural Center. These fabulous women are going to give their personal testimony. I hope you enjoyed today's program segment. Until next time, God bless you and heaven smile upon you.
My name is Daniel Crease, and this is the Q Daniel Crease Multicultural Center. And this is exactly what this was erected for, to have young people come in here and be able to look at some people that were once young, but because of their education and their perseverance, they were able to go ahead and move through life and achieve the goals that they wanted to achieve. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it. I want to introduce to you one of the newest members of the Seattle Seahawks. This is Mr. Emmanuel Beal.
How y'all doing? I want to first introduce myself. Like he said, my name is Emmanuel Beal, Seattle Seahawks linebacker. I'm going to tell y'all a little of my bio. I come from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I moved to Columbus, Ohio about 7th grade year. And after middle school, I happened to go to Reynoldsburg High School. And from high school, I had a couple flaws, and I ended up in junior college. And for y'all who don't know what junior college is, which y'all will, I wouldn't say it's a 2-year thing. It's like college. It's like a 4-year college, but it's not so much like it. And after my 2 years in junior college, I went to Oklahoma University. And from Oklahoma University, I went to Seattle Seahawks. And everyone asked me, now that I'm a rookie, how did you become successful? I don't feel like I'm successful yet to my standards, but how I got semi-successful is 1, dedication, 2, my circle of friends, and 3, honesty. I would say 1, dedication, because it takes patience and a lot of hard work to be in the position that I'm in. You go through a lot of things as kids, as adults, growing up, and I'm pretty sure everybody here has someone tell them that they couldn't be this, that they couldn't do this growing up. And as a young player, as a young man, as a young black man growing up, a lot of people told me I wouldn't be able to do certain things, and that kind of led me to the position I'm in now, because I listened to them, and it motivated me. It made me want to go harder. It made me want to do the things that they said I couldn't do. And two, the circle of friends. I have great friends, and when it comes to this, you want to be around great people that influence you and want to help you succeed your dream.
That's right.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Yeah, growing up, my friends, I met most of my friends and my close friends that I'm still close with today. I met them in high school, at Reynoldsburg High School. Most of us was kind of on the same path, but some people succeeded more than others did. And I'm still close with all my high school friends. I call them right now. Some is on their way here right now. I hang out with them every day, so it's like that circle of friends. They want to see you succeed. They're in your ear every day, all day, telling you how to not be content, how to continue to push yourself, how to continue to keep that drive up. You know, like y'all friends right here, I know you want to be better than him, he want to be better than you, and that's how my friends is every day. Like, they still want to be better than me. We go play basketball today, they want to be better than me, even though I don't play basketball. They want to be better than me, I want to be better than them. It's simple as that. And honesty, I say honesty because that's the most important thing to me. You know, self-honesty is really important to me. As a kid, you know, every day you wake up, you make your bed. Your mom tell you to make your bed every day. That one day, you wake up, you leave school without making your bed. You know your mom gonna get on you. You know this. It's self-honesty. And then you know, you tell yourself like, dang, I ain't made that bed. I know my mom gonna be mad at me. I know she'll get on me about not making my bed. It's like, it's simple things like that. And as an adult, I use that still to this day. When I don't get up at a certain time in the morning, I tell myself like, dang, you're supposed to be up at this time. Dang, you slipping. Now you slipping. Now you getting content. Now you being like everybody else. You don't want to be like everybody else. Those three things, they carry on still to this day to me. I feel like those three factors are huge. Other things that got me to this way are just patience. I know everybody, like I said, everybody in this room been told, yeah, you can't do this, yeah, you can't do that. Hey, I'm here. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be around these people I'm around. My family members, they push me still to this day. My friends, they push me. They push me. And being around the kids, being around y'all the future for us. Y'all have younger kids that look up to y'all. I'm still a kid myself. I mean, you see who I'm around, I'm still a kid myself. So I look up to them, y'all look up to me, and there's other kids that look up to y'all. So y'all have to be role models in y'all community too. Like, I love doing this for my community. Anytime it's time to get back to the kids, you can call on me. That's what I do every day, all day. So yeah, like I said, Emmanuel Bill. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I've been in Columbus. The majority of my life, I treat myself as a Columbus native. So yeah, he knows my story.
All right, my name is Rashad, the Redeemed Scott. All right, I'm from, give a little background about myself. I'm from Hopkins Park, Illinois. It's like 45 minutes away from Chicago, and I moved to Columbus, Ohio in 2001. And ever since I've been in Columbus, Ohio, I've just had this pride for this place, like pride for the city, like pride from where I come from. Like, it's just in me. I went to Warner Ridge High School. I went to Warner Ridge High School for about 2 years, and I transferred from Warner Ridge, and I went to Harvest Preparatory Christian Academy. You know what I'm saying? So I have a huge foundation on the Word of God. Like, I love God. Like, I love Jesus. I just can't help it. It's just who I am. In the grand scheme of things, after I graduated from high school, like, even though I grew up in church, I wanted to experience life and experience the world. Like, I come from a single parent household. My mom had me when she was 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? So just like he said, when you have a father and you have parents in the household, you get a path. My path, I had to create my way in this world. I had to create my way to even be here, standing here in front of y'all today. So it's like, I was sitting and I was thinking about what I'm gonna talk about. But I just realized, like, I'm talking to the future. Like, when you're talking to the future, like, you have no choice but to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? So in the grand scheme of things, like, I didn't know my dad until I was 13. You know what I'm saying? So in all those situations, I used to have, like he said, it makes you edgy. Like, I was really edgy. Like, people responded to me nasty because of how my demeanor, how they would say something to me and I would, you know what I'm saying? Like, I learned the older I got, Like, people will respond, people will treat you how you want to be treated. Like, if you give them the foundation, if you give them something, like, people will help you if you give them a reason to help you. You know what I'm saying? If you help yourself, other people around you will help you. Basketball saved my life. Like, I love basketball. Like, even though I'm a fighter, I'm a boxer, I love basketball. You couldn't tell me growing up as a kid that I wasn't going to the NBA. Like, being a kid, you gotta have vision. You gotta have something to keep you afloat, because life is really hard. Like, like a lot of situations that you're gonna go through in life is gonna create character. It's gonna create adversity. It's gonna create substance in you. Like, basketball pulled me out the streets. For some reason, I just wanted to run the streets for about 2 years. Like, so after I graduated from high school, I ran the streets. You name it. It's kids here, it's PG-13, so I'm gonna keep it PG-13 for the most part. But I ran the street and I got into a lot of things that I didn't grow up, that my parents didn't instill in me. Like, I separated from that. So the older I get, the older I got. I ran the street for like 2 years. And Bible college, Coach Bradley, she was a female coach at Bible college. And she was like, do you want to come play basketball for me? And I was like, I love basketball. Like, so I hadn't played basketball in so long, but basketball pulled me off the street. Basketball gave me the tool that I needed to make it to the next level of my life. So in the transition to Bible college, I was in Bible college, and a lot of people around me really didn't believe that I could make it through Bible college. You know what I'm saying? Even when I decided to start boxing, people didn't believe me. Even my closest friends, like, nobody believed in me. Nobody had faith in me. Nobody wanted to, I don't know. It's just crazy how when you say you want to be something, like, I didn't have the father that, I didn't have the mother that was pushing me. So it's like, for me, it was like when I said I wanted to be something, I had to believe that myself. Like, I'm gonna tell you, this might be the truest thing I'll tell you. It don't matter if everybody else around you believe in you. If you do not believe in yourself, then you will not succeed. Like, you will not make it to the next level or that level of success that you desire to go to. All right, so I started boxing after basketball because I was in my dorm room after Bible College Chapel, and I was watching Floyd Mayweather fight Arturo Gatti on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you ever get time, type in Floyd Mayweather versus Arturo Gatti, it's gonna be the worst beating that you've ever seen in your life at the end of the day. And I just, for some reason, I was compelled to box. Like, for some reason, God put it in my spirit to box. So I stood up and I said, Lord, if you go ahead of me and you create the way and make the way, I use boxing as a platform to save souls for your kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That was I said, I don't want it to be second nature, I don't want it to be second nature. I want it to be first nature, like breathing. And in that, I did not know he would make me a boxing coach. Like, in that, I didn't know he would make me an artist of the art. Like, I love boxing so much that, I don't know, it has given me purpose in so many different areas of my life. Like, I can go on and say, like, I'm an undefeated fighter and all this other stuff, but that is not even, I feel like that stuff just puts me in a box. To say that I'm just a boxer puts me in a box itself, ironically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like outside the ring is how I create the substance and the integrity for who I am. Outside the ring is how I want people to view me. I don't want people to view me for being this savage inside the ring, for being this person that hurts people. I want people to understand me for my love for the city, my love for building and giving back to kids, my love for just understanding that you create the future by the way you live today. You know what I'm saying? I want to be respected in so many other ways than just being a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, till to this day, I live my life like, I train hard. Like I do, I train 3 times a day. But in that, I make time to give back to the people around me. One of the signs of greatness is being able to make everybody else around you great. To make everybody else around you better. Like he mentioned, having great friends. I would not be here to this point right now if I didn't have the great friends that I do have. Like I wouldn't be to this point because even though my friends didn't believe in me at first, like when I first went to my friends, I said I want to start boxing. You think you Muhammad Ali or something? You know what I'm saying? Like they laughed at me, like they criticized me at the end of the day. But it took me to my second professional fight, of knocking somebody out, to hurting somebody for everybody else to fall in love with me. Like he said, Facebook is a dead man's like worst tool because it's like when you're alive, people don't show you love. But as soon as you die, people want to say, I knew this person, I love this person, I did this. As soon as I knocked that guy out, I had 126 shares from people that I didn't even know. Like, this is my homie, this is my brother. Like, no, I don't know. And it made me sick to my soul because I thought something that would give me substance, you feel what I'm saying? It really took away from me because it made me sick. Fake love will make you sick. Like fake love is worse than, is the same as hate in the full sense. Like I made it to this point because I love. I made it to this point because I put love first. I made it to this point because I recognize the caterpillar. I don't insult the caterpillar in being a butterfly. You know what I'm saying? So, and just life coming back around full surface. Like, I'm here today to just tell y'all, like, people aren't going to believe in y'all. Like, but what are you going to do on the back end of that? Like, when you fail, like, what are you going to do to keep going? Like, we sat here before we got together and we talked about one of the things that made him successful as a young athlete. And one of the things, he's 23 years old and he already gets not giving up. You know what I'm saying? If I would have got not giving up when I was 23 years old, I would have been a world champion. I would have been had all these belts and accolades. But I caught on to it late. I didn't catch on to it till 25, 26. You know what I'm saying? He had a father. And in that, like, when it brought tears to my eyes when I seen how much his father loved him. And you know what I'm saying? Because in the lack that I didn't have, didn't make me mad or feel any type of way. It made me love them more. It made me recognize, because it's love that will get you through at the end of the day. So when it comes to just life, all the trials and the tribulations that I've ever been through have brought me to this point. All the mistakes, all the good decisions, all the great decisions, all the bad decisions have brought me to this point. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't never give up, I was always told, pray if it all depends on God and work if it all depends on me. And your success will be at your table. Like, and that's deep. Like, what did you told me when I first walked in, you said discipline, focus, and operating within your purpose. Now, within those three things, I've been living that, and I didn't even know this man, and he told me that. I've been living this, and I've been understanding why I've been elevating the way I have been. It's because I've been disciplined, I've been focused, and I've been operating in my purpose. And you find purpose in life, if you do not know your purpose, you find purpose in life by helping other people find their purpose. For some reason, that creates purpose. For some reason, that creates a substance for all of us to succeed at a rate that the regular eye would not understand, or the regular mind would not understand. You know what I'm saying? So I can go on to say that I'm just this great fighter and all this, but that has nothing to do. I can go on and win all these belts, but if I don't, the little champions, the little kids that I train, if they don't win belts, if they don't win titles, then it makes everything that I've done minuscule. It makes it nothing at the end of the day. Life is not about you. Like I'm gonna say this closing out. Most of the things that you're gonna go through in life, the negative stuff, it's gonna be so somebody else can get the breakthrough. So you gotta go through that stuff with your chest up and your chin up. You gotta go through the negative things. You gotta go through the bad things with your chest up and your chin up, because that is gonna create substance. That's gonna create a level for all of us to operate in. And I love operating in love. You know what I'm saying? So my name is Rashad, the Redeemed Scott. You know what I'm saying? And it was a pleasure being here and just sharing myself with y'all today.
We're going to adjourn after he gets done. Thank you. We're here at the Q Daniel Crease Multicultural Center, and we just wrapped up a Kids Summit, and now we're introducing you individually to the staff to help make this thing happen, the behind-the-scenes people that make things go on and have a good time, make for a great entertainment and a great evening. And I'll start over here with Miss Marie. She's the baker.
My name is Marie, and I am with Heavenly Pies, and I'm a part of Q Daniel Crease's Multicultural Center. I am his official baker, and we plan on doing big things and sharing things with the community. I just want to thank you. My company is called Heavenly Pies. I met Daniel, and he gave me an opportunity to share my goods with the family that we have here. And God told me to bake, and he led me to Daniel. And I just want to thank you, Mr. Crease, because you have made things happen for me, and I am full of joy. Thank you.
All right. Next, Miss Ann.
Hi, my name is Andrea Ann Kelly Murray, and I would like to say I appreciate everything that Dan does for me, and I am part of his little cultural center, or should I say big cultural center, and I'm glad to be here. And what I do is a little bit of everything. I'm just here to help out, and I appreciate it. And hopefully soon, one day, you'll get a chance to get introduced to my program, which is called Precious Pearls of Ohio. Thank you so much.
Next is Miss Tency.
My name is Hortense Mayberry. I am from Virginia, and I thank God for Daniel allowed me, because I say God took me out of my place of comfort, my lullaby, to bring me to my paradise, and I thank God for that.
All right. Next is Miss Cora.
Hello, my name is Cora Lanier, and I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. Been in Columbus for over 20 years, and I am also a part of Daniel's Crease Center, and I am mostly hospitality. If you come in, you'll see me, and I'll help you wherever. But we are just on the rise, doing lots of great things. God has got him doing multiple things. And if you come over, you're sure to enjoy yourself. Don't have to spend a lot of money. Good food, good music. It's just good all around. As you can see, God got us. And I'm just happy to be here today. Thank you.
Okay. And last but not least, Miss Christine back here, the general.
Yes. I'm Christine Sherrill, and I thank God for being here Center. I thank God for Daniel Crease Multicultural Center. And I think this is a healing center. It has blessed a lot of people that were sick and depressed and all kind of things to come into healing and happiness. We know it's only God that has blessed this man to open the doors for us and to bring joy into a lot of people's life. And he's a very wonderful, blessed man. So we just thank God for what he's doing. And please come on out. We do have jazz, blues, and it's just wonderful. We just thank God for the Culture Center. Amen.
I just want to thank God as well for giving me the vision to make sure that this happens, because what happened and what we were praying for, this is one part of it, to bring the kids in and let them meet pro athletes, pro boxers, a senior state representative, and people that basically came from Columbus inner city schools, Columbus neighborhoods, that rose to the ranks, to the lofty heights of their profession. And now kids can reach out and touch them. They don't just have to see them on TV. They can actually come to the Q Daniel Crease Multicultural Center Kids Summit, and they can shake hands with some people that are doing some giant things throughout Columbus, Ohio, and America. So they got an opportunity to meet somebody that's actually worked in the White House, actually fostered legislation that got passed. So there's some very interesting and intriguing people that will be coming through our doors, and they're giving of their time, and we're so appreciative, and we thank God for touching their hearts, for taking time out to come in here and share their stories with us. With that, we thank you. God bless.